up, beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. And back at it again, we got the home team in the building. We got Danity Kane. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You've been gone for so long, but now you're back. Oh, yeah. Yes, we also got Kev the Kid in the building.
I forgot what camera I was.
Sweet baby Jesus. Sweet
Same
baby
as it ever
Jesus.
was.
And everyone's favorite jerk, we got Chloroform Kyle in the building.
Why am I a jerk, though? I don't
know. It's the first thing that came to my mind. I was going to say something about you liking black girls again, but I was like, is that tired?
I have a half chub right now.
No. Yeah, it's a little tired. So now I just went straight to Chloroform Kyle.
Right.
Chloroform.
We skip the race and right onto chloroform.
Yeah. Right on to the important stuff. Listen, speaking of Chloroform Kyle, he asked me a question before we started, and I wanted to kick the episode off with this. So Kyle asked, can cheaters be reformed? Now, what made you ask that, first of all?
Because you asked me if I was a cheater.
Okay.
And I said, historically, yes.
Okay. Now, do you think that you are no longer a cheater, though?
I think it's like alcoholism.
Uh-huh.
It's a choice every day not to do it.
Ooh.
That was deep. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, alcoholics, even when they're, reformed, are still alcoholics. It's like you can't have a shot of Henny. You can't have a shot of Jameson.
They still have the cravings.
They
still happen.
Right, exactly. And honestly, that's what it is. It's not about how you feel in the inside. It's more about how you handle those feelings and how you act.
So you're saying you're still a cheater. You just know how to handle it and keep it under control.
Exactly.
It's like when Bruce Banner figured out how to control the Hulk.
Exactly. Well, sure.
And then he becomes the Professor Hulk.
Now,
yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Does that make a difference?
You know what's crazy?
Does the actions make a difference?
What you're saying makes sense, but to me, I think that cheaters can be reformed, right? I just think you have to find someone who you like or care about enough to where you don't want to cheat on them. Now, I'm not saying I was a cheater, okay? I'm not saying I've ever been a cheater, okay? But what I'm saying is, I do know that at some point in my life, I possess some of the characteristics of a cheater, right? And I feel like once I came across somebody who was really fulfilling all of my needs and was making me feel like I didn't have to venture out elsewhere for anything, I no longer wanted to cheat. And I'm not saying that is an excuse to cheat. Mark my words, there is absolutely no reason, there is no excuse, there will never be a reason to cheat. But I do know that once I came across someone who I really liked enough, I didn't want to cheat anymore. So you're saying that even though you're saying you never met nobody that made you not want to cheat?
That's not true. Unfortunately, those relationships didn't last long enough. I always ended up getting dumped.
It didn't last long enough for you to see if you still had the cheating bug.
No. I'm just saying, like, the relationships that I had where I was like all in for one reason or another didn't last.
So you're specific in which relationships you cheat in? I'm confused. What's happening?
I have not cheated in years, so what do you want from me?
You know what? Okay, now here's another question. What do you define as cheating?
Ooh.
Because that could be another thing. Like, are we talking about full-on penetration, or are we just talking about, like, you texting bitches, or like, you buying bitches food at your job, or you watching a movie without me when we said we was gonna watch the movie together? Yes, that's cheating. I said cheating? Yes, that is cheating. Okay, if we say we are watching a show or a movie together and you watch it without me, that is cheating.
Then I think I've been cheated on more than anybody.
I don't care, okay? Don't tell me we're going to finish The Night Agent together and then I look up at your house and Netflix done told me you done watched it already. And don't try to tell me you fell asleep.
That's your fault for sharing Netflix profiles with people.
I know you didn't fall asleep with it on. I know you watched it all.
What do you mean by restart from the beginning?
You know what? It's that bullshit I be talking about, y'all.
I think that there is various levels of cheating, and they're all just as hurtful. Sexual, emotional, action, all that stuff.
And it's still cheating.
Yeah, it's still cheating.
Good points. Points are made. Now, have you ever been cheated on?
If I was, I'm not exactly aware of it. I had the girl I lost my virginity to pretty much outright told me that she was going to sleep with someone else the next day. So I don't know. That's not cheating? She made it very apparent that was what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, were you guys in a relationship?
We were until the next day when I told that we weren't.
Baby, I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but I don't think you did a good job.
It was my first fucking time. Probably not.
I still don't do a good job.
Don't speak for me. You don't know.
I said me.
Oh.
Okay, now I have another question.
All right.
Because someone, D__ said emotional cheating is worse because it's the buildup. So do you guys think emotional cheating is worse than physically cheating?
I think it all sucks.
I think it's apples to oranges, but I think, like Kyle said, they both suck donkey dick for sure.
Yeah, they both suck. I mean, I can see like how emotional cheating could be worse in a way, because I mean, I think the way some guys go about it is just like, oh yeah, no, I just need to get a nut out, but then I'm back with my woman and that's who I want to be with, I'm happy with, but then they hear said woman is like thinking about other guys, and it's the end of the world.
It's funny that you say that, because not to make it a men versus women thing.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
but I think that it's very rare that men emotionally cheat. Am I tripping?
No.
I think when men cheat, they physically cheat.
It happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens less often.
Yeah, for sure.
But let me ask you this. So let's say I feel like it's all equally as hurtful from the person who's receiving the news.
Yes.
If your significant other, it tells you, hey, I have been fucking someone else, or I have been dating someone else behind your back, or your reaction is not going to be any less severe depending upon what form of cheating it is. I feel like it all hurts the same.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because if you tell a man you cheated, there's going to be different levels of emotion based on what you did. If you cheated, okay. If you sucked his dick, oh my God. Now, call the pallbearers. It's time for a funeral.
What do you mean by, you said if you cheated, okay, but if you sucked his dick, what does cheating mean in that statement?
I think that both of them are cheating, whether you had sex with somebody or whether you just sucked their dick or whether the sex involved sucking dick.
So sex is less severe than sucking dick?
For men? Am I lying?
I don't think so.
I hold them both the same, but I do know what you're talking about, because I have seen the instance where, like, guys, first question is,
did you suck his
cheated?
dick?
Did you ever see True Detective?
What?
True Detective, he kicked some ass over that shit.
What?
Woody Harrelson kicked some dude's ass. He was like, did she suck your dick? Did she suck your dick? She beat a dude up over that shit. Watch True Detective season 1.
Is this a show?
It is on HBO. Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey.
Not gonna lie, I don't think Woody Harrelson or Matthew McConaughey would ever be mentioned on this podcast, but look at us.
Look at that.
Who would have thought?
You had one more white person. There you go.
Not me, but look at us.
Woody Boyd.
So Through the Wire says, I don't care what you did. Soon as you cheat, you a slut.
Even if you're a dude?
Yeah, apparently.
You're a dut.
You're no, sluts is a slut. It's gender neutral.
Gender neutral, yeah. It's all inclusive.
All inclusive.
I
think
I'd rather be verbally abused than cheated on.
What the well, no, I misheard that. My brain processed that wrong. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, I'll take some physical abuse over getting cheated on.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
Just throw a punch in my face. That's fine.
What is
just don't hop on his dick.
No.
Don't suck his dick, please.
Verbal abuse, I think, is a different animal. That gets down to like mental terrorism.
I can't take verbal abuse. Verbal abuse caused me to partake in physical abuse.
Is manipulation included in that?
Maybe.
Is manipulation a part of verbal abuse?
Yeah.
I would say so.
See, but my parents have always said that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt
Unless a toxic bitch says it.
And you know what?
That's a valid point.
I hate all of you. I just want to say that before I go on to my next point.
Is this show broken already?
It's already broken.
Okay.
And this is why I hate when Kyle comes,
only.
because this is what happens.
Sticking in my blood.
So
a lot of people hate it when I come. Never mind.
For rectal use only.
I wanted to talk about a few things today, and I want you guys to take this journey on me.
What?
No, with me.
On you?
On you.
What are we doing on
Like
you now?
Aladdin. It's a
Nah.
magic carpet.
A whole
I take that
new
back.
world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
On
So
Stormy's titties we shall ride.
How do you write titties?
I hope Disney flags this for copyright issues and it never fucking comes out. Just so you all know. So there's that. So I realized that we always talk about healing and, you know, bettering yourself and going to therapy. And what we don't address is that when you're done healing, dating fucking sucks. Okay? When you are done healing, dating fucking sucks. Because now you're intelligent enough. I take that back. You're emotionally intelligent enough to realize all the red flags that are around you, and it fucking sucks. Like, it's so much harder for someone to waste my time because I just see it. I see it coming a mile away. And I feel like when we're talking about healing and we're in our therapy journey, there should be some session about how to deal with, like, visibly being able to recognize, no, this nigga finna play in your face, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because automatically, my first instinct is to say, you finna play in my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. And that's not good. It's not good at all. And it's like being able to recognize red flags early sucks. And it really, I don't even have another word for it.
Are you saying you
just
wish
sucks.
you could not recognize red flags early?
On some level, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I really wish that I wasn't able to recognize it. I really wish that I couldn't see this shit coming a mile away, because now I can't, and it lowers the like field of people you could be open to a lot. Dan?
I was gonna say, is it because like so many people just have red flags, like, and is it, you know, you like, is it like every single red flag you're like, nope, or are there like some you're like,
I think that there are common generational red flags.
oh yes,
And I think there are certain things that are specific to certain people based on, you know, shit that they might have gone through in their past.
Right.
But it's like, I can see it. So Jeff Fargo says, why is you bringing your past into the new relationship? You misheard me, my good brother. It's not bringing your past into the new relationship. It's me recognizing you on that fuck shit that I already went through before and I don't want to do it no more. You know what I mean? Like, for example,
Fuck shit is a universal language.
there are certain things right off the back I already know I don't want to partake in, and I already know you won't want that bullshit, right? For example, within the first week, no, I am not going to text you every fucking day, okay? That's a red flag. Whatever abandonment issues you got, deal with that on your own, because I don't want to text you every day. I should not be your first priority, okay? You should be your first priority, and then me, your family, your job, your hobbies, whatever comes second, third, and so on. But I am not responsible for giving you joy or whatever fucking fix you need by getting that notification on your phone. That's not me. That's not my job. I don't have to do that. So if like automatically you hit me with like, you know, oh, I haven't heard from you all day and blah, 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 blah. Because I'm an adult and I have my own life. And it's like, if I'm not purposely ghosting you, you have nothing to worry about.
Right.
And I know some of you might be like, well, Stormy, how do I know he's not ghosting me? Because it's been one fucking day. Golly, relax. Like, that's not cool. Like, y'all like that?
So you don't want to be texted every day? Does good morning count?
Good morning is fine.
Okay.
But there are some people who, like, soon as they give you their number, they want to talk 24/7, like, every day.
They got nothing to do.
You just want to sit and text me all day. Baby, I'm busy. Like, I can't. Like, and if you have time to text me all day, every day, now I'm worried about when you got time to make money. When you got time to do you. When you got time to work on you. Make it make sense.
And you should come with a disclaimer. You take 3 hours, if not longer, to text somebody back.
So R1.feed says, Mall_B Lion says, but isn't that communication? There's a difference between communication and becoming reliant on someone.
right.
And I feel like you want to text me all day. What you doing now? What you have for lunch? Where you at now? Like, that's not healthy. Like, that tells me that you have some sort of abandonment issue that you need to be working on within yourself, because it's no reason I met you on Monday and you're on my line like this. And this isn't getting to know me, because getting to know me is like, hey, you know, when you get a good chance, can we talk on the phone? Or like, you know, if you were an animal, what would you be? Like, it's not just saying what you doing, where you going, who you with. That's trash. Trash.
Wolf. That's what I would be.
Someone through the wire said, ain't that much shit to talk about all damn day anyway. Exactly. Like, there's no reason we need to be communicating 24/7.
If we can just skip to the whole like sending back and forth memes and not actually saying words to each other, like I'll be the happiest person in the world. Not gonna lie.
If we can skip to sending each other memes, TikToks, reels, whatever, I'm good. Like, and I don't even have to see a meme or TikTok before you send another one. Just load me up, babe.
Oh yes,
load me up, and when I get to it, and this will be us having fun.
That's the thing. Like I've had friends like they've questioned. They say to me like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just sent you like 3 TikToks in a row without you know." And I'm just like, I just sent you 10, so you know.
Yes. Like, first of all, take some time to miss me. Why do you want to talk to me all day? If you are talking to me all day, when do you have time to miss me? You don't need to speak to me all day. That's it. Take some time to miss a nigga. Damn. Shit. Like, I don't know. It's unhealthy and I don't like it.
My old performance director from the Air Force used to say that, how can I miss you if you won't let me?
I agree with that 1,000%. How can I miss you if you won't let me?
Exactly.
Get out my face and off my damn phone. Please. Please. Alphys says, in the book of Nigalations. Y'all, please. And I started saying y'all names on the live, so y'all can stop asking me. Now I'm saying it. In the book of Nigalations, after acquisition of connected digits, thou must remain unthirst and contact in ye chill manner.
That made me
Why y'all like this? Why y'all like this? Absence make the heart grow founder. San Antonio, yes. Shalita J says, I'm clingy. Give me all the attention. Right off the bat, that scares me because now that makes me feel like you're going to be going through my trash. Dan?
Can me, Kyle, and Kev read that book, or how do we even refer to that book?
We can read it, but we can't refer to it.
Yeah. You can read it, but you can't quote it.
Right.
Boom.
I was like, we can't.
Boom.
We can't.
Okay.
We can't like read Tom Sawyer out loud, or
so we can educate ourselves.
Yeah.
Y'all get on my damn nerves. Them damn nerves. Another thing.
Oh.
Moving on. I'm sorry, y'all. Moving on. Don't assume because someone is giving you boyfriend treatment that they want to be your boyfriend. And I'm gonna say this again. And I'm gonna say it's gender neutral. I'm gonna say it again. Don't assume because someone is giving you relationship treatment that they want a relationship. Okay? This goes back to recognizing those red flags. Yeah. Like, and the part that really gets me is a lot of times these people don't even realize that they're doing what they're doing. And you recognize that when they say shit to you like, just because I let you meet my mom and you ate my ass and we shared the same fork, that don't mean I want a relationship. And that's what I learned this week. Hold on, good brother. Hold on. What the fuck are you saying to me? What are you saying to me? What does this mean? I'm confused because in my mind, if I meet your mom and I eat your ass and we sharing a fork, you want a relationship. You just out here doing this with everybody? A red flag.
Oh, herpes.
A red fucking flag. A red flag. This is Eternal Sincere says situationship syndrome. Yes, these people suffer from situationship syndrome, okay? And I feel like because their previous partners let this shit slide, they don't know that everything that they're doing is something you do in a relationship. Like, make it make sense. So Daryl the Rockstar says, just because I gave you the slow stroke don't mean we go together. Well, what the fuck does it mean, Daryl? Tell me.
Wait. Speed is a differentiator?
When he said slow stroke, in my mind, we're no longer fucking, we're now making love. Do y'all know the difference between fucking and making love?
Yes.
I would say...
Kevin's a baby.
God damn.
Somebody educate me.
That's ignorant.
He's 12 years old.
Okay, so I feel like when you're fucking, there are harder thrust sometimes, less intimacy.
It's more pornish.
Yes, it gives very porn. Whereas when you're making love, there's eye contact, there's sometimes kissing in the mouth, like while you're stroking. I don't know. It's just a difference. Dan?
Okay, so I guess what threw me off at first was the whole like, so stroking is just the thrusting, like your like motion of thrust, essentially. Because I always think of stroking like
no, well,
that.
stroking is also thrusting. I know that much. But also, like, being intimate, wouldn't that also be going hard in the paint then? You know? Like, I feel like when I'm intimate, sometimes I go hard in the paint, you know?
What do you say?
It's hard to explain, like, and I'm mad that the words aren't really going there. But when you like somebody or you're in love or you're with your person, you are supposed to fuck them differently than you fuck someone who you're dating or, you know, situationship wise. Like, but there are people out there who will legit attempt to make love to you and then look you in your face and say, but we're not in a relationship, but we don't go together. Relax. Like, who said
Okay.
that?
So this is just me being inexperienced. Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes. Yes. And I won't say that. I don't think it's being inexperienced. I think that it is a combination of things, and one of them is being inexperienced.
I might do it wrong.
I think one of my problems is that I have not been in like actual love in a long time.
So you think you're out of practice?
Out of practice of
Being in love and how to treat people when you're in love.
So you're malpracticing?
I don't think you use that in the right context, Kevin.
Definitely didn't. He most certainly did not, but bless his heart.
I think the last time, it's been years since, like, you know, you say I love you and stuff like that. And it's possible to say, to mean it and say that you love somebody, but to be in love is a different animal that I don't think I've felt legitimately in years.
You know what's crazy? I am actually terrified for the next time that I fall in love.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean like saying like I love you, like I have love for someone. I mean actually in love. Like, I'm ready to take a charge for you. Like, I'm ready to like do anything that you may need. Like, I am fully terrified because, like I said, I just know so much now. So it's like, golly, I might really have to take a charge. God damn!
And,
like,
I'm sorry,
what?
And Stormy, I think to reference your earlier statement about my character, I think that might be a huge difference.
Okay, talk to me about that.
I mean that the fact that I have not been in love in a long time affects my mental attitudes towards the relationship that I'm in. While I might not have been a physical cheater or communicating with other women, like we said with alcoholics, the mental wiring is still there. I think maybe I need to be in an actual love, and it's kind of like what you said. You need the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a good cheater? I didn't ask you that.
And what makes a good cheater?
Is you gonna get caught, nigga?
In the past, I wasn't. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for it now. I don't know if I'm off my game. I'm just saying that in the past, it was pretty
Oh my
Swindledorf.
God.
pretty good about it.
Dick.
Another thing. For women especially. What? No, what?
Not these open-ended responses
Yes.
without the reason why you asked me that question.
What?
You asked me, am I a good cheater?
I just wanted to know. I ain't had nothing behind it.
Oh, okay.
Pussy.
All right.
We ask questions here. We talk, Kyle. We
Right.
never done a fucking
a
podcast
conversation.
before.
Right.
It's a
Right.
conversation.
Right, but okay, so what's the resolution to that line of thinking? Nothing?
The resolution is we just gonna have to wait and see till you like a bitch.
Okay.
But I guarantee you, if you genuinely like her and you genuinely have feelings for her, you're not gonna want to cheat. You can't.
I believe you. I really do.
Until something goes wrong. Until you okay.
It
I
only
take that
takes
back.
one thing?
No, I take that back. What I meant to say was, if you genuinely are in love with someone, right? You don't have a desire to cheat unless you're not voicing your opinion on being unhappy about something. Because if you're not voicing your opinion about being unhappy on something, your brain will trick you into thinking you have a reason to cheat. Well, she not sucking my dick anyway. I might as well go out here and get my dick sucked. Did you tell her she not sucking your dick anyway? Did you tell her that, you want to try getting your ass ate? Did you tell her you wanted a finger in the booty hole? No. You just going to go out and be like, well, fuck it. She ain't making me happy. She ain't satisfying me sexually. I'm out. But you didn't tell her. I don't know why y'all be making these sound drops and what y'all be doing when I'm not here. But, okay. Okay. So I think that this whole concept of there's a list of actions and things that you need to say to get and keep a man is false. I think that if your man is not reacting to you in the way that you want him to do, or if he's not correcting behavior that you're asking him to do, or you may be asking her to do, because it's gender neutral. They don't fucking want you, okay? And this whole concept of there's this list of actions and words and deeds that you have to do to keep your partner is false. These people don't want you, and they are trying to subconsciously tell you that they don't want you. You shouldn't have to play games. You shouldn't have to play games and do this way and that way just to keep somebody. Like, that's trash. I don't want that. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I think that this whole think like a man, act like a lady, and 10 ways to make her crazy about you, this is very manipulative.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like that's something we don't ever say. This
Fuck
is
Steve Harvey.
Fuck
Steve Harvey. That's what Stormy just said.
I did not say that. What would you? That's ignorant. I did not say that. What I said was, okay, I just think that this whole line of thinking is manipulative and we don't talk about it. Like, that's crazy. These people are literally doing X, Y, and Z only to make you feel or behave a certain way. That's manipulative. It can be gaslighting. Like, that's trash. I don't want us to do that anymore. Like, let's like people who like us back. Dan?
So did you ever hear the, I know it came out as a book, but I think it was just called like The Game or whatever it is. So for context, I took trumpet lessons with a guy who later became my boss. And it's a long story. But so high school me, he told me about this book he was reading because he was always horrible with like women, like all throughout like, high school, college, whatnot. And it was essentially like a whole like, method for how to get girls. And it was very just like manipulative. You know what I'm talking about now?
That guy who wears the funny hats?
Probably. I don't know. I've never seen it.
That guy who teaches men how to get girls, but all he's doing is taking advantage of women and their insecurities and their daddy issues or whatever they have going on.
That's exactly what it is.
It's the same thing. Like, you're literally manipulating these people and taking advantage of them.
And that's like high school me. He's explaining this to me for like trying to help me like get girls. And I'm just thinking there like, this doesn't sound right. And then, and then he, years later, he's complaining about how he's always getting the same girls who evidently, have daddy issues, who don't know like how to be in a relationship. I'm like, well,
yes, the pickup artist. Yes, through the wire.
Yes,
the pickup artist.
Guy.
The pickup artist. Yes.
But yeah, it's just like, well, you're using the same shit you've been using for the last 10 years, which all works on the same type of woman. So,
and that's the thing, right? These self-help books that teach you how to move in certain ways to get this man or this guy, it will only help you get this certain type of man or woman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be the women with the daddy issues. It's going to be the men who think they're alphas but actually betas. Like, they don't tell you how to get quality people.
Right.
It's emotionally broken people who are able to be manipulated.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Would you like a beta who knows he's a beta?
I would love a beta who knows he's a beta.
Okay.
I can fuck with I can tolerate a beta who knows he's a beta, but I can't tolerate a beta who thinks he's an alpha. This isn't going to work.
Now, with a beta who knows he's a beta, like, well, one of the key things of knowing that they're a beta, knowing they're a beta, is if they're like, yeah, peg me.
That's
a dude who loves a lot of ass play.
That is not a beta, okay? Just because he wants to be pegged does not make him a beta, okay?
All right.
Cool. So I am an alpha.
I think. Oh my god. I think that it's important to have a beta who knows he's a beta, because this is somebody who knows how to play their position. If you're a beta who think you're an alpha, you out here trying to be Michael Jordan when you're the water boy, okay? And now we're all dehydrated because we don't have water. It's like, and that's not to say that the water boy isn't important. He's very important to play his role, okay? But if you out here trying to be Michael Jordan, baby, you can't dunk. You can't shoot a three. You can't dribble. You can't do nothing, okay? So you're hurting the team. So I would rather deal with somebody who knows they're a beta, because they're going to play their fucking position and we're going to win. That's it. Everybody is hydrated. Electrolytes for everybody, baby. Yes. Yes.
Is there such a thing as a beta 0.5?
A beta and a half?
A beta and a half.
What do you think? Oh.
Someone who has alpha tendencies, realistic ones, but not quite there, but is a strong beta too.
They're the point guard. I don't know. I don't know basketball.
He's the quarterback.
I think that there are levels to being beta, just like there are levels to being alpha. So I think there could be a beta who has some alpha tendencies, but as long as he realizes that he's a beta, that's all. It's nothing wrong with being cross-trained, okay? Shit, somebody might call out and you might have to step up and do some alpha shit someday. You might.
Because I think I'm a beta and a half. I don't know.
What makes you the half, Kyle? Give me the half.
Because I'm definitely an alpha in the world that I'm more comfortable with, in the things that I know and am incredibly confident in, but there are just some things that I can't fake my confidence in.
See, and I don't think that's beta and a half. I think that's a beta who knows that they're a beta. Like, you know that there are some shit that you can't do. Like, that's fine. There are betas out here who think that they can conquer the world, and it's like, in all actuality, you don't even know how to speak to a woman or maintain her attention. Like, that's trash to me. Or like, if something happens, I can't count on you to lead the household. Like, I can't. You know what I mean?
You're saying betas can't lead a household?
No, I'm just saying I can't count on you.
Oh, okay.
Like, you
can't count on betas.
No,
Betas
I didn't say that.
ass.
No, okay, we're going to the next point. Next thing. Alam Desu says, problem is acting like you actually like a woman today makes them think you're a beta. No. Yes and no, right? I don't think acting like a woman makes women think that you're a beta. I think that, realistically speaking, women aren't strong enough all the time to tell men that they're not interested, right? Or strong enough to just cut men off. So what they will do is they will string these men along and then turn around and tell their girlfriends, like, oh my God, he's so thirsty. Look, I'm not texting him back. He just stay on my line and ba 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 ba. Yeah, because some people don't understand that indecisiveness is a response. Indecisiveness is a decision, or like you being distant or you being non-reliable is an answer. Like, they're doing that because they're not interested. Because best believe, if that nigga who she like in her DMs was on her line, she'd be hitting you right the fuck back. The guy who she really likes, when he's acting like that, she ain't telling her friends, oh girl, he on my top. She ain't saying that. Hell no. She over here telling her girls what colors they gonna wear at the wedding, okay? Ladies, don't be mad. I know I'm telling a lot right now, but am I lying? Am I lying? Like, when men who you really like act that way, you don't give no pushback. But when it's men who you don't want to cut off, or you're not strong enough to cut off, or you just stringing along, act like that, now you went around telling him, right, he a simp. He a beta. He a bum. No, he not. He just likes you, and you haven't told him that you're not interested. So he's giving it his all because he really fucking likes you. Like, that's just it.
Then if she does tell him that she's not interested, but he keeps up said habits, then he's a simp.
No, then he's a stalker.
Bam.
Sierra Nicole says, girl, stop telling my business, please. Exactly. Bye, Sierra. No, I don't think that. Hold on. A beta will prefer for his woman to tell him how to resolve an issue instead of taking the lead himself. I agree 1000%, because some people, man and female, just aren't good leaders, and the alpha is the leader. That's a part of being the alpha, and that's not to say that you can't be a leader in anything. It's just that in more situations than not, you work better being someone. Because now, another good thing though, and very important to point out, I don't think you can't be an alpha if you don't know how to take directions. If you don't know how to be a follower, you cannot be a leader. That's just it. Point blank, period. Right? And I think that this is another category of beta men and women who feel like, oh, well, I know everything about this one subject and can't nobody tell me shit, and I know what's best, and blah, 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 blah. I don't never want anyone to tell me shit. You're automatically a beta to me. You're automatically a beta to me. Because if you're not wise enough to know that one man, it's impossible for one person to know everything, then you automatically don't have all the skills that you need to be a fucking leader. Like, that's it. Like, every leader had to be a follower at one point. And if you don't know how to be a follower, you can't be a leader. Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, it's pointing to me. Do alphas believe in 50-50 partnership? Do they believe in group efforts between the relationship to come to decisions or problem solving?
I think that an alpha is aware that in certain situations, group input is needed. But I don't think it has to be always like a commune vibe. You know what I mean? Not commune. Is commune the word I'm thinking of? Communist, maybe?
Communist? You know, there's a severe lack of Marxism in our relationships these days.
You know what? I hate y'all. Fuck y'all, okay?
I'll expand upon that a little bit. Because, why?
Someone said this is giving me that recent Jill Scott quote. What quote? I ain't see it. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. You said expand on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like
communicide.
Communicide, right? I think that an alpha is smart enough to know that, you know, one person doesn't know everything, right? So there are certain situations where having a group input is important, because sometimes you may never understand one perspective because you never had to go through that.
Okay.
Like, honestly, I think an alpha knows that a man ain't got no business telling a woman what to do with her body. So in that situation, he would have to reach out to women and get like her input on what she likes and what she doesn't like. You know what I mean?
All right. So alphas are not Republicans.
Hey, Kyle!
All right.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you, CR5. Someone says, I'm sorry, Darwin L. Moore says, a true alpha will consider all parties involved, feelings, and resolve it fairly. Yes. A true alpha will consider all parties involved and feelings and resolve it fairly. Yes. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. Thank you. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. Okay. So if you can't tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do.
What?
All
right, cool. Thanks.
My brain broke.
Apparently, that was Jilly from Philly. Jill Scott. I love this.
Jelly from Philly.
I love this.
Swindledorf.
Yeah,
For
hell
rectal
yeah.
use only.
So the last thing that I really wanted to talk about today is not the farts. Last thing I want to talk about today is I really hate this conversation of, oh, you're so cute, you got so many hoes. I hate this conversation of, oh my God, you're so attractive, you got so many hoes. I know it, right? I think a lot of people don't realize that the baddest, the most handsome, the most attractive people don't have as many hoes as y'all think we do. Because a lot of people are, you know, self-conscious and they don't really want to put themselves out there like that because they're like, oh, they're so attractive, think everybody, why would they want me, blah 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 blah. B, the hoes that we do get, sometimes we don't want, so now we lower the amount of hoes too. Like, it's just, we don't have as many hoes as y'all think we got. Okay, I just want to say that, especially women. Stop telling women, oh, I know you got all the hoes. Okay, for those two previous reasons aside, women are tired. Okay, especially attractive women. We are fucking tired. Okay, we are tired. We're tired of people playing in our face. We're tired of what we feel like is wasting our time. Okay, a lot of us are enjoying our solitude. We're out here going on solo trips, solo dates. Like, being in a relationship with anyone is the last thing that's on our mind right now. Like, a lot of attractive millennials right now are enjoying their solitude. Respect that shit, okay? Stop putting all these hoes on me that I ain't got. Especially because I ain't got them. Like, god damn, okay? I am in a physically abusive relationship with myself. Do you know how many times I jerk off? It's sad, okay? So stop telling me what you
That's
think you know,
ignorant.
because you fucking don't, okay?
Oh, that's how you broke your vagina.
That is how I broke my vagina. But you know what? I did give up the rose for Lent.
What?
I gave up the rose for Lent.
Really?
That's not
Yeah.
cool.
Rose.
Why is that not cool?
Nah, just kidding. You're doing a great job.
Is
Oh, wait.
Rose's name Rose?
No.
It's a sex toy, right?
Yeah, my sex toy.
Okay.
Is Rose's name Jerome?
You know what? Now I do want to name Rose Jerome. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to name my Rose Jerome now.
Hell
And,
yeah.
and when I pull it out, I want to say, I said Jerome's in the house.
Jerome.
And I want that to be like my intro for setting the mood.
I think Jerose.
Jerose.
Jerose is the name.
Rose.
It rolls off the tongue.
Jerose in the house. Like, I'm really going to make it like a whole big thing. So for Lent, I decided I'm going to give up the rose because it is something that I love, right? But I also decided that every Sunday I'm going to go to church or watch church, which I had been failing at miserably for the past few years.
Bring Jerose to church.
I would never bring Jerose to church. See, the problem is Kyle want me to sit next to him in hell, and I'm not doing it. And for whatever reason, he just keeps trying to get me down there, y'all, and I'm not going.
You are so
I'm
confident
not
I'm going to hell already. Awesome.
Sierra said, cut the fucking mic. Hollywood H_ says, a real one ain't worried about your hoes. That was always my standpoint on it, right? Because when I'm dating and when I'm talking to guys who are attractive, and subconsciously in my mind, I might even have these conversations with myself, like, I know this thing got hoes. I automatically dead that with, yeah, but they ain't me though. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So don't tell women or men about how many hoes you think they got. Like, just say, I'm that nigga, I'm that bitch. It don't matter. They ain't me though.
I've in more recent years have tried to make my dating more singular.
You only want to date one person at a time. I think you told me that before.
Yeah. It's more of a and I think we said this before the show. I don't have my time is spread out so thin. I can't spread my attention out anymore. You know, and I don't know. That's the thing about that I never understood about dating multiple people at the same time, because how can you ever be so sure about one person if you're spreading your attention out so fucking thin?
Well, you know what the problem is? A lot of people aren't able to differentiate or handle giving their attention to just one person without catching feelings really fast.
I think that's a skill set that one should probably learn. That's not exactly what I was talking about, but I understand how that happens. Are you saying that it's more likely for someone to have that happen to them if they date one person at a time?
I'm not gonna lie. I know that a lot of my female friends who purposely go out and date one person at a time usually end up telling us what color bridesmaids dresses we're wearing within the first couple weeks. Right?
So then what's the benefit of dating multiple people at a time? That they just don't fall faster, or?
I think you don't fall faster. I think you enjoy getting to know multiple people. I think that when you're dating multiple people at one time, you're less likely to put up with bullshit, because it's like, why I'm gonna sit here and complain about how you never take me on a date, you just keep inviting me to your house, when it is possible, because these two men over here are fine going on a walk, are fine going to the museum, are fine going out to eat. Why are you acting like that's something that I can't get?
But shouldn't you know what you don't and don't want?
You should, right? So I feel like as an adult, you should address the person like, hey, I like hanging out with you, but this is third time you've invited me to your house. I would like to go on a date, a proper date. Cool, right? There are some people who will spin you and be like, okay, yeah, we can set something up next week, but what you doing tonight? No, you want to come over for a drink? You want to chill, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, when you're only dating one person, you could fall victim to that shit. Sierra, get off my live. Sierra, get off my live. She talking about me first 36 to 48 hours. See, some people will plan a wedding that fast.
I don't know. I feel like it's a hindrance in some way.
I understand what you're saying, and I think that is especially true for people who have certain lifestyles.
Right.
Less time to give.
Especially if you have
That makes
ADHD like me.
You know what, Kyle?
And I think it's also a thing of when you're first entering the dating pool, or after you feel ready to be in the dating pool, you kind of want to test the waters in several different things, but you don't want to be dating several people for months, for years. You try it out for a couple weeks, and then it's a bracket. Like you just start breaking down. Like, okay, I like these two people better. All right, now I like this one person better. You just keep
Yeah, and I think that you're honestly 9 times out of 10 you're not going to be dating multiple people for a long period of time.
Right.
Like the cream will always rise to the top.
Yes.
Like, and I think that's a little bit of what I was trying to say with why would I have to put up with this when I know somebody who will. Like if you're dating like 3 people at a time, the more that people aren't meeting your standards, your requirements, or what you're looking for, you're going to give them less and less attention until now you're eventually just dating one person.
As someone who dates one person at a time.
Oh my God.
Well, hold on. I'm going to say, as someone who dates one person at a time.
Can we get...
Alfred says Kyle better get a trapper keeper with a schedule in it.
Can we just get a lower third for him that is, Kyle Mack, person who dates one person at a time?
Yes.
First off, what does the fucking trapper keeper have to do with this? I don't
So you can have a schedule.
For what?
For your multiple bitches that you need to have.
This person wants me to have multiple.
Yes, we all do.
I'm not going to call her bitches, but yes.
It was a guy. So
Also, remember when you showed up to an industry event with a binder and everyone called you out for it?
Why the fuck did you have a binder?
Because I had flyers and business cards all in one place.
What is
It was a networking event. I was the only white person there, and I was the only one who had a binder. And I was made to feel it. No one came to the networking event with any networking materials at all.
Kyle, I'm gonna be real with you. Not only were you the only white person there, you acted like a white person. Like that's even worse.
Boom.
Why the fuck are you at a networking event with a fucking flyers and trapper? You didn't know he was going?
Because I wanted the podcast awareness to go out. I had flyers, I had business cards, I had stats.
Kyle, you didn't see the Hennessy on the flyer?
There was no Hennessy on the flyer.
Well, it should have been, so you would have known not to bring it.
All right. The only other person who had a business card was DJ at the event. But no, what I'm saying is as someone who dates one person at a time, I think the frustration for the person who does that when they're trying to date someone who has made it clear that they're dating multiple people at the same time is you're stuck waiting. You're stuck waiting. I mean, and it's cool to wait, but I think also if your intent is to attract the appeal of someone, let's say that the person that's right for you is the person who's dating one person at a time while you're dating multiple people. If they're stuck at home waiting for you for an unreasonable amount of time while you're going out dating 2 or 3 other people, you could miss out on the opportunity because of their aggravation. And I'm not saying that they're being clingy, but there's a reasonable amount of attention that I think might be due that is not given because your attention is spread out so thin.
Thank you, CR5 for life brought a badge. Thank you, baby. Thank you. But I do want to say yes to what you're saying, but another part of that goes into it. That's why it's important to ask people what they're looking for and what their dating style is at the moment, right? Because if you're someone who's just looking to be in a relationship or dating to be in a relationship, if you run into somebody who's just open to whatever, 9 times out of 10, more than likely you're not going to be on the same page. Right. So like you're going to run into that, because even if like you have somebody who's, dating multiple people, if they're dating to be in a relationship, if you're giving her the vibes that she wants, she'll be more than likely to give you her attention and give you her time. You know what I mean?
Right. I think for me, I had a bad taste in my mouth from one of these things. One of these situations. Yeah.
That one was too easy.
She didn't shower that day. No, I was not told that she was dating multiple people at the same time until like date 3.
Why didn't you ask her? You don't ask like dating styles? You don't you don't ask people what you're looking for. What's your dating style? Swindledorf.
No, and I'm sure that you're about to tell me that's a problem.
I didn't say anything. I'm just saying I think you would get better results if you did. Thank you, CR5 for life. Brought another badge. Come on, baby. Yes.
I prefer the steak.
Dan, how much time we got?
We got about 10 minutes.
Okay, let's do some edibles real quick.
Ooh,
Eat my booty hole.
There it is.
Okay, so the edible portion of the show is when we read comments, questions, stories that you guys send in, or any advice that you guys might, want to hear my take on. So, oh my God, it's so hot in here, y'all. My baby hair started flying up. How long was that like that?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Y'all gonna have me out here looking crazy.
My chest hairs are standing up.
I liked how it looked.
Oh my
mark.
gosh.
We like crazy baby hairs up in here.
Look, I just like crazy hair in general, okay?
Because he doesn't have
Oh
any.
my God.
Exactly.
Neither do I.
So, first one.
You want some?
So all that
Maybe.
working out just to drag a nigga out of a day party this summer. Y'all think I'm joking, okay? I'm going to find me somebody who I like this summer, and I am going to genuinely call him and be like, come over. He gonna be like, no. And I'm like, where you at? And I'm going to show up wherever he at, and I'm going to drag his ass out the party. Real beastie like. Like, I'm going to be like Debo. Like, I'm going to show up to the party, and his friends going to be like, yo, tuck your chain, Debo coming. And I'm going to come up strong as shit and drag his ass out, okay? And he'll be like, I'm hanging with my friends. And I'm like, what friends, punk? Like, really, I am going to find someone. That's only if they don't act right. Because hopefully I'll find someone who acts right and I don't got to do all that. I'm not saying he can't hang with his friends, but like, make time for me too. Please.
See, but if that happens, it better be on film because we want to talk about it. We got to see it.
Also, I mean, like, one, you already have my phone number. Two, this might be the whiteness. Debo?
Debo from Friday?
Yeah, okay. I haven't
Okay.
seen Friday, so.
Sierra said, snatching that hookah out your mouth, Bookie butt. Agreed. Snatching that hookah out your mouth, Bookie butt. That's it. That's it.
Stormy, I have a question.
Yeah?
How much would your material suffer if you actually found the one?
You know what's crazy? I think it would be so much better if I found the one.
Yeah?
Really?
Because I can tell y'all funny relationship stories. We can go back to sex stories and all that good jazz. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
I've been wondering this for a while, and I didn't want to ask this on the air, but fuck
But you asked it
I
anyway,
did.
because fuck me, right?
Right, sure.
Fuck it, we
Wow.
know.
Fuck 'em.
No, I think that being in a healthy, successful relationship would give me a good opportunity to see if all that shit I was talking was real,
True.
and B, it would give me another perspective, because like my take on relationships right now is coming from a hindsight is 2020 view, right? I'm
Right.
able to acknowledge the things that I could have done better or the things that my partner could have done better in my last relationship, but it's not from a spot of me implementing, these healthy traits. You know what I mean? So I think it will be better. And plus, he gonna be fine and we gonna get this bag. And that's it. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Thank you, Sierra. She brought a badge. Thank you, CR5 for life. Brought another badge. I appreciate you. Next
That
question.
made me sopping wet.
What games do women play on men? Do y'all want to answer that first? What y'all think? And then I'll give my answer.
Oh, they
I
play the
mean-
manipulative bitch game.
Well, I was gonna say realistically, like they probably play like The Sims or like maybe Minecraft. You
I
know,
mean, Mario's popular again. Like,
Shut the fuck up, y'all. That's it? Y'all got no answer?
Mine was an answer.
I mean, not including Kyle's.
Very chauvinistic answer. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I've been hurt, people.
I feel like the majority of games that women play is more so just trying to figure out if they're compatible with this guy. So they set up false scenarios, like communication wise.
Okay.
Where it's like, if I was a caterpillar, like, would you still talk to, like, like those stupid things like that? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
You know what I'm talking?
No.
Maybe it's the Mountain Dew talking.
I wouldn't talk to you if you were a caterpillar. Who talks to bugs?
I agree, Sierra. Sierra said, we just play these niggas, the end. No, I'm joking. So Darwin L. Moore says, women play chess, dudes play PS5.
What? I've never seen one girl play chess.
Women
played
play
several.
chess.
I've never met one who did.
What? That's very sexist of you,
It's
Kyle.
not- I haven't met many dudes who play chess either.
I play chess.
I like chess.
Well, all right. Well, you guys could just tell me this today. I didn't know that. I've known you for 4 years. I never knew that.
I got chess on my phone.
Stormy, let's
Oh my
play
God.
chess.
For the record, I don't know how to play chess. So I don't know what the fuck you guys
We'll
are
teach you.
talking about.
It'll be a special.
I genuinely don't think women intentionally play games on men, but I do think that there are certain things that we just keep men unaware of. Like, there are just certain things that we don't feel comfortable. I don't even know if it's comfortable. It's just certain shit we don't want y'all to know because we know you can't handle it. So in a sense, it's us protecting you. right?
Stormy, we were talking about some stuff before the show, and I think there have been a lot of instances for me in the last couple of weeks where things have been said to see what I would do, to see how I would react.
That's kind of what I was trying to say earlier. But
It was like, right. And then it was blamed as jokes later, but it was, you know what I mean?
I take that back. I recant my statement, y'all. I didn't think about that. Kyle's right.
Whoa, when has that ever been said?
Kyle's right.
Stormy has never said that.
And sound clip this.
I was about to say, somebody clip this, please. So I don't think women play games on men intentionally, but I do think that sometimes women will say things that they don't really mean just to get a response from a man, right? And a lot of times they do these things just because they want reassurance in a certain area, but they don't know how to ask you.
Yep.
And subconsciously they don't even realize they're doing it.
Yep.
So like they'll say things like, so, you know, or you'll say, I'm going somewhere. You can come if you want. A woman will say, I don't really want to go. Like, but it's not that she doesn't want to go. She just wants you to invite her rather than saying you can come if you want. You know what I mean?
Isn't that the same?
It's not. And respectfully, as someone with a vagina, I'm gonna let you know it's not.
There's different intentions behind it.
Yeah, like women want to feel welcome. They want to feel invited. So you saying you can come if you want. It's not you inviting me, so now we don't want to go. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to go.
But that response is trying to incite a reaction.
Yes, like they're doing all these things to incite a reaction.
Right.
Like I'm trying to think of another example.
And the games are subtle.
Yeah.
They are.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll agree with that.
And it's not like all out in your face all the time.
Like-
and they're tiny games.
Like sometimes women.
It's like Game Boy Mini.
Women will show you like a woman with a fat ass, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't really like the women with the fat ass. They really just want to see if you like the woman with the fat ass. So they'll say like, damn, look her ass. And some women will genuinely really be like, oh my God, this is amazing, and give her credit. But there are other women who will literally bring that same ass up 3 months from now in an argument. And I ain't say shit when you was looking at that bitch ass when we was walking down the street. You pointed the ass out to me. You pointed the ass out to me. How did we get here? What's happening? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there are other examples I can't really think of right now, but sometimes women will say things just to get a reaction out of you because they need reassurance or confirmation on certain things. Yeah, it sucks. Last one. Have you ever been ghosted?
Really? I imagine that, Stormy, you have not been ghosted often.
Okay, does it count as ghosting if they spent the block later?
What does that mean?
I feel like yes, because that's what
Can you
people do.
translate that to us?
It doesn't count as ghosting if they then came back and said,
Yes.
It still counts as ghosting unless they said, hey, I've got shit going on, so I'm cutting off communication with you for a bit, or something like that. But if they disappear and eventually come back and like, hey, it's been months, that's ghosting.
Mr. C2983 bought a badge. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the support. I have been ghosted. I've been ghosted once in my life. Once in my life. And this whole situation really grinds my gears and it really triggers me talking about it. So bear with me, y'all. Right? So in this one situation, this man managed to love bomb me, ghost me, then gaslight me. Okay? So I just got like a crazy ass rundown of all the fucked up shit one can do. Okay? And I'm not gonna lie, he was a white.
What's his address? We'll run his pockets.
He was a white, so I feel like y'all should jump him. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell me his name afterwards, because there's a good chance one of us knows him.
This was like 10 years ago, but I'm not gonna lie. Like that taught me all the lessons that I need to learn in fuckboy shit, and that's it. So yeah, this person, we went on a date, and he like immediately after the first date, he sent me like a voucher to go to the spa, right? And he would take me out to all these events and do nice things for me. And, oh, you closing that window, huh? It's so hot in here.
Keep the window open, please, Dan.
Just keep it like that, okay.
I don't want to stand up from this chair. It's gonna be wet. It's gonna be wet.
I know I got swamp ass, sure. Anyway, so he brought me all these nice things. He took me to these events, and it was going great. And then out of nowhere, he just stopped talking to me, right? And I really hate it because at this point, I didn't understand the power and who the fuck I was. So I was really on this man's phone, like texting and crying, like, did I do something wrong? And are you okay? And this man took me to meet his mom. Everything, y'all.
He
Everything.
ate your ass?
He did eat my ass. This the nigga who got me eating ass. Actually,
Whoa.
this is the man who started me eating ass, y'all. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, shut down, right? Then circles the block a few weeks later, like, yeah, you know, he misunderstood one of our conversations and blah, 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 blah. And then afterwards, we didn't go back to the way we were. And he was trying to tell me, like, no, I think you're just in your head about it and don't worry about it. Nigga, you're now gaslighting me, right? So long story short, this is how I learned what love bombing, ghosting, and gaslighting was. And for the record, he was gaslighting me because he just was talking to a new bitch. Like, that was it.
Ooh.
He was another one who only dated black girls. So he probably knows Kyle.
Told you.
We don't have a club.
I think you do. I think you do.
There's no Facebook page.
I think that there's a specific Facebook page for white men with blue eyes who only date black women.
Oh, he had blue eyes too?
Yes, he did.
You know, I was scared for a second.
Of what?
I don't know.
Yeah, so long story short, fuck you. With love. I'm not upset about it now. Like, if I saw him, I really wouldn't do anything to him.
He wasn't bald, was he?
No, he wasn't bald.
Well, I mean, 10 years ago, you weren't bald.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
I'm just saying. Are you sure his name wasn't Kyle?
I didn't know Stormy then.
Or was
Yo.
it? What did he say his name was? Mile Cack?
You know what's crazy? I can't wait to finish this conversation when we end the show.
Oh.
Yes, I really can.
Oh boy.
So Hollywood H says, you mean started you getting your ass ate? Well, yeah, he was the first one who ate my ass, and that's actually how I started eating ass, because I ate his ass too. This is a safe space. Like, yeah, that's what happened, right? Through the Wire says, somewhere in the world, Dr. Umar is saying, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Dr. Umar is definitely side-eyeing this conversation, but if it helps Dr. Umar, I learned my lesson. I'm
Bombastic side eye.
What bombastic side eye, Kevin? Listen, man.
What?
You're not in a social media, Kyle.
I guess not.
Oh my God, bombastic side eye.
I was thinking Shaggy.
No, not Shaggy. Okay,
The rapper or
listen.
Scooby-Doo?
The rapper, Mr. Bombastic.
Jesus, oh my God.
They call me Mr. Lover Lover.
Listen, man, follow up me on the gram at Stormy P. P-E-A.
Follow up me? Mario?
Follow me. I went to see Mario yesterday. Yeah. Kev_215. Don't start with me. Follow me on the gram at Stormy P, P-E-A, at Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember, there's a group for white men with blue eyes who only date only black women. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
For rectal use only.